Yes, YouTube, it's Champion 2D Rob here, back again with another video, guys. I know it's been a minute as well. Just things keep getting in the way. You know how it is, life stuff. I was planning on doing some Saturn-related content, but I'm just waiting for one thing to come in, and also just another video is just going to take a little bit more prep time. So I thought I wanted to put a video out for you guys now, since it has been a while since my last video. So I thought I would do just a sort of very small, brief sort of pickups vid in the meantime. So I'll move right into it, guys. So essentially, I've got some stuff here that I actually got in a trade with someone. I got a gift from someone, and I got a sort of couple of games and a couple of other items as well. Before we get into all of that, I want to talk about one thing I did pick up. And this was actually bought very, very recently, and it's a book, and it is the Hardcore Gaming 101. So this is the 200 best video games of all time list. Now, obviously, such an all-time list is very subjective, but I have to say I do really enjoy the Hardcore 101 books. I think the author, or maybe it's multiple authors, you know, they put a lot of thought into getting a nice variety of gaming, and it's not just retro and it's not just modern, it's a mixture of both, but they cover a vast selection of genres as well. So it's all the genres are covered as well, and there's some awesome games here, including some arcade games, some slightly more obscure games, as well as, you know, your more well-known titles as well. And they always make for a fun read. I'm a big fan of this book. So I've got loads of the Hardcore 101 books, and this one is just another great one to have. So yeah, really chuffed. This was actually a very recent acquisition, so really chuffed to get this one actually. And so moving on, I think I will go into this one item I picked up. Now, I've started to sort of get back into my PlayStation 3. I have it hooked up in my living room, but the problem is that most of my controllers now are a bit busted and have suffered drift issues. So while I do actually have a spare PS3 controller that I actually have unopened, an official one, it's actually a God of War Edition controller. I don't really want to open it because it's more of a collectible more than anything else. But a lot of people were hyping up this controller, and it looked great, and I thought it would also work really well with fighting games as well as other games. And you know, people seem to really like it, so I thought I would pick one up, and that is the Defender, the wireless control pad from what was it, Retro Fighters, I think it's called. And yeah, so this is compatible with PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. So it does actually say here it's compatible with the PlayStation Classic, the Switch and PC, although I can't get it to run on the Switch, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, so you know, it looks cool. I haven't had a chance to use it yet because I'm sort of busy playing some other stuff on other systems at the moment. But I'm looking forward to using this for the PlayStation 3. But it also works as a PS2 pad as well, which is really good to have. So yeah, chuffed with that. Moving on here now, this is a trade that I actually got with Retro Ed UK. And it didn't start out as a trade. What essentially happened was I had some DVDs that I just decided I wanted to give to him. And you know, when I got in touch with him, just to sort of say, look, mate, I want to send you some DVDs. Just you know, send me your address and stuff, and I'll pop it in the post and send it to you. And he just sort of said, look, mate, you know, thank you very much for that, but you know, I do have a bunch of stuff here that I'm open to trade for, you know, rather than just you sort of sending it my way. And at first I was a bit reluctant to sort of take anything from him, but when he showed me the stuff that he had to trade, there was actually stuff that I wanted. So he basically let me pick what I wanted, and so I was quite chuffed with what I was able to pick up. And what I actually got from him was three 3DS titles, just three games that I would like, I wouldn't mind having in my collection. And the first one that I picked out here was Ridge Racer 3D. So I've actually heard a lot of good things about this game. So yeah, I was really just quite chuffed to have it because, like I said, I've heard a lot of good things. I heard it's a decent sort of Ridge Racer game. Not something necessarily I was going to go out of my way to get, but it was available, so I thought I would grab that. The next one here, again, is one that I wouldn't mind adding to the collection, and that is Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. So again, really chuffed with that one. And the final game I got from him was Sonic Generations, and this one I actually was looking for, so quite chuffed to get that. And as this is actually rattling around, he also sent me a little pin badge. If you can just see it, if it's not reflecting. So nice to get a little badge from Retro Ed as well. So really chuffed with that. And he sent it to my house lightning quick. But as a nice little bonus as well, he also sent me this this little booklet, which I thought was really cool actually. It's going to make a nice little read. And that is the top 50 Game Boy games. So this is the 50 best games with mini reviews and much more. Very, very cool to get this. Was not expecting to get this at all. He just sort of threw it in there. Yeah, just really nice. I gotta say, I do love stuff on the original Game Boy. I mean, this covers original Game Boy, I think some Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color as well. But yeah, it's just nice to have stuff on the original Game Boy. I really love that little handheld. Just such a staple of my childhood. So yeah, just a very, very nice addition to get as well. So thank you so much, Ed. He actually already did a video showcasing what I sent to him, so go check him out. I will of course drop a link to his channel in the description box below, guys, so check him out if you haven't already, and give him a sub. Again, if you haven't already, it'd be much appreciated. He's a great YouTuber, generally speaking. Love watching his content, so definitely check him out, guys. So final three titles here, and this one is actually a gift. I actually got this from someone who I talked to on social media. His name is Luke. I can't remember what he goes by online. I think it's Sound Weapon. I could be wrong, but I actually speak to him mostly through Facebook Messenger. So I don't really, I use his real name. I don't want to say his surname because I don't want to put his name out there, but Luke is his name, and he's been around for a while. I know he's been a viewer of mine for a while. I think he might have made content back in the day, a long time ago. But either way, like he's honestly, he's such a friendly guy. Like we talk on and off online every now and again, and just one day he just got in contact with me. Actually, like he does, normally he just sort of sends me a message every now and again, see how I am, have a quick little chat. We talk about random things, and then one day he just sort of got in contact with me and said, "Listen, I've got a spare copy of this game. Would you like it?" And I was like shocked because, number one, so this is like a modern retro title for the Mega Drive, and I was looking to pick it up myself. It was something on my wish list, but yeah, like I was just crazy when he just sort of offered it to me, man. I even said to him, like, would you want some money for it? And he was like, no, I don't want no money for it, mate. It's just an extra. I'm happy to send it your way. And so I said I agreed, and he sent it my way. And honestly, really chuffed a bits with this, Luke, mate. I was so chuffed with it. And the game he sent me is Life on Mars Genesis. So those that don't know, so this is basically a modern game that was made for the Mega Drive. It's essentially a Metroid style action exploration platformer. Really cool looking game. I haven't really had a chance to play it yet, just because I don't have my Mega Drive set up at the moment, but I will get around to this at some point. And as you would expect, it's brand new. It's in lovely condition. The manual is crisp. It comes with some art cards as well. And I do believe it has a reversible cover, I think. But yeah, really chuffed to get this, because like I say, I was actually planning to get this at some point. So to have someone just sort of send it to you for free out of the kindness of their hearts, it's just honestly took me back a little bit. I don't expect that from people. But yeah, really nice of you, Luke, mate. So thank you so much for this, mate. Really do appreciate it. I mean, I already gave you my thanks already, but you know, you just don't expect someone to send you something like this. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. Awesome gift to have. So thank you so much. Okay, the next two titles here, I did by myself. I do buy my stuff primarily. It's very rare that people send me anything, you know, and I'm always humbled when people do that, because you don't really know how to react. You know, it's just something that people just do it out of kindness of their hearts. I mean, even granted, like, you know, I sent some stuff off to Retro Ed. I wasn't expecting anything in return, you know, but he wanted to send me some stuff back as well. So, you know, that's cool, but like, he didn't have to do that. But yeah, these two games, so one is a Mega Drive title and one is a Master System title, and they've both been games that I've been wanting to add for ages. Then they're not particularly rare. I mean, the first one I'm going to show you here for the Mega Drive, it's not, you know, it's a fairly common title. You know, even though it has gone up in price. Although luckily for me, I didn't have to pay the going rate for it. I actually won it on auction. And it's one of those early Mega Drive games that, I don't know, I kind of regret not grabbing it way back in the day when I was initially going for the Mega Drive. But the reason why I decided to pick it up now was because I actually started playing it on my EverDrive. And I just found it really fun. I just really liked it. It's a very basic game, but I just like it. I really do like it. So I thought, you know what, I want a physical copy of it. And the game I got here is Rambo 3. And like I said, I actually won this on auction. And I was really chuffed to do so, because the buy it nows on this game on eBay are sort of hovering around the anywhere between 50 to 80 pound, which I felt was a bit too much for this game. I mean, it's a really good game, but it's an early game. It's quite basic. It's essentially a top-down running gunner, and I really like this game. I really do. But what I have to say though, and I was not expecting this when the game arrived, was that the game is mint. I mean, it is minty. And I did not know that when I actually put a bid in. I mean, I expected it to be in very good condition, but I was not expecting it to be this nice. I mean, the manual came in a little plastic sleeve, and yeah, it is minty. This came from a collector. Just, I was not expecting that at all. So chuffed with it. So clean and crisp. Really chuffed with that. And I only paid 34, so I did really well actually, all things considered. Especially given the condition. Really chuffed with it. Really chuffed with it. So yeah, just another nice one to add. I'm not really picking up for the Mega Drive anymore, but it's just one of those games that it's just been bugging me, and I just wanted to add it. So really happy to get that one. And the last game I got here, this is for the Master System. I actually bought this months ago, but just I didn't know really where to add it in terms of pickups, so I thought I would just include it now. Just a title I've wanted to add. It was a pricey one. I think I paid. I think I must have paid about 60 quid for it. But again, it's in lovely condition. I wouldn't call it mint, but it's definitely very good condition. And the game I've got is Sega. So if you don't know, this is basically Darius. So it's a shooter. It's a horizontal shooter. And yeah, just really tough to add this one. And the reason why I wanted to pick it up was because after I picked up R-Type for the Master System, I don't know, I had a strong desire to get this one as well, and just sort of check out the Master System version. Never played it before, so yeah, just a really cool one to have, and it's in lovely condition. Obviously it comes with the manual, but it also comes with the poster thing that comes as well. The cartridge is in lovely condition. So yeah, chuffed a bit with that as well. So that is it, guys. That's basically the end of this video. I wanted to keep it fairly short, but expect content from me as soon as possible. Like I said, I've been trying to do some Saturn stuff, so that will be coming very soon. It will basically be made up of just my thoughts and views on Saturn collecting. That will be in one video. The next video will be my latest Saturn pickups, and then the next video after that will be a look at my Saturn collection as it stands. So stay tuned for that, guys, and of course stay tuned to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. It's always appreciated. And of course, if you are watching, guys, and you've not subscribed, please give me a sub. It's much appreciated. A thumbs up as well is also much appreciated. And of course, guys, I always do enjoy reading your comments as well, so please leave a comment. It's very much appreciated. I love to read all your comments. And yeah, so thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.